Context and equity should be at the core of all our reflections on the use of technology in education. As the 2023 GEM report correctly mentions, it is essential to look down at where we are, to see if technology is appropriate for our context and learning needs, but also to look back at those left behind, to make sure we are focusing on the marginalized. Technology for technology's sake that neglects those two key points in mind is unlikely to produce the results we need to bring us closer to SDG 4. Understanding when and how to use and not use technology to serve our educational objectives is becoming a critical skill for 21st century education leaders. It means that the emphasis on examining technology through the lenses of relevance, equity, scalability, and sustainability is a critical point I hope we can all take from today. Too often, we talk about technology and how we can incorporate it without considering our needs and what will best address our problems. We look at the digital inputs, not the learning outcomes, as the GEM report urges us to do. In Sierra Leone, we have tried to look down and back. We've put equity at the center of our digital education policies, while at the same time use technology to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of our education system management in a way that can help us track learning. The radical inclusion policy approved under my ministry focused on providing equitable access to education for all children in Sierra Leone. It provides a roadmap for the day-to-day operation of schools to ensure inclusion and positive experiences for all students, regardless of the agenda and status in society. We know the importance of basing policies on evidence, and we're trying this roadmap to really having data being generated in our education system on learners' trajectories. Our emphasis on looking down and back has trickled down to teachers, school directors, parents, and communities. Our leaders in primary schools are now prepared to use tablets to collect and apply dynamic data to manage their classrooms, their schools, to oversee teacher registration, student enrollment, and attendance. They are partners in using technology to make sure that no one is left behind in a way that is fitting for their context and that aligns with our national policy to drive faster progress. In other words, in our carefully considered choice of what technology to invest in, we have chosen what we call #tech on our terms. Building systems based on unique students and school identifiers, as we have done since 2018, helps unequivocally. For example, our digitized annual school census can flag up an issue far faster than many physical inspections could do, albeit we need both. Looking back and down for radical inclusion, we have also invested in geospatial data. Their use remains nascent in poorer countries, even though it is needed there the most. In Sierra Leone, we're looking at ways of maximizing these innovations with a GIS tool that considers new school locations based on poverty, population, and flood risk data. It identifies where we have blind spots, where we could improve, and where we could learn. I'm excited by the potential of technology for the reason that it is an amplifier where correctly applied. I'm truly motivated to hear the experiences of my colleagues, peers, and friends over the next couple of days at this event, as we dissect and absorb the messages of the GEM report, for which I'm proud to be chair of its advisory board. I thank you.